with Kevin, Zach, Tom, and Terry. And yes, that is right. JP is back in the driver's seat once again. I couldn't be here last week, unfortunately. I don't know if they really noticed I was here or not, though, to be honest. I know they probably just thought, where's that guy that just hits the buttons, and there I am.
We notice you, JP.
Yeah,
you know, we always also notice is our sponsor, Shelby Heating and Air. 704-487-7877. Call them for your heating and air needs. If you need a system upgrade, if you need general maintenance, if you need some new ductwork, whatever you need, call Shelby Heating and Air. 704-487-7877. Check them out online. ShelbyHeating.com. All right, boys. What's the first topic? Kevin sitting there rearranging the furniture.
Look, our little bit of breakfast this morning. I had my normal bologna, egg, cheese with mayonnaise.
It's the same thing I had this morning.
And we've really gotten on a bologna kick. I had bologna, cheese, mustard, and mayonnaise. Just want to show all our people on YouTube. I found Terry the Southern 500 from 1992 collector's item. Terry,
Hold on, let me switch the camera.
While you were getting breakfast, Terry, I was hunting you a bottle.
I'm telling you.
Jeez,
I figured that would look good in your collection.
You know, back then I was probably like 1 year old.
No, 1 year
it?
plus probably about 30 or 40 more.
What, Tom?
That was probably still in your wild days.
Tom, will you pick that back up with the camera? I hadn't switched it over yet.
What do you want me to do?
The Mountain Dew. The Southern 500.
Pick that up?
Yes.
Southern 500. You find little gems like this at your local yard sales. So they had a Carolina bottle. I was like, we already got a ton of those. And there were some other ones, and I was like, I don't think Terry's going to have this one.
Were they sold out of the Ohio State bottles?
I haven't seen any of those lately.
Not around here.
But you'll see plenty of these. You know what you find? The Georgia Tech one I found about a month ago. Mm-hmm. Found this one. And then, there's always the NC State from 83. I think I already brought you one of those. And Carolina from 82. Clemson from 81 when they won the national championship in football. So you can find those. I don't think they do those bottles anymore, Terry. I think that's an 80s thing.
I know.
I don't think they do that anymore. So,
Tom, did you, like on your way to work, like at the radio station, do you go by yard sales every Saturday?
Well, it's my wife and daughter's side gig. Is they are thrifters and resellers, and my wife is no good at it, but my daughter is very good at it. So, to tell you how good my daughter is at it, she wrote my wife off on her taxes as an employee. I'm not making that up.
I thought you were going to say it's for a loss.
You think I'm making it up? It's like,
total loss with that one.
Nope. My wife works for my daughter. So they go and they look around, and Anna knows what sells, and Jackie just tags along, and every once in a while they'll say, well, why don't you get up early with us and go? So I go kind of zombified because I've been to Hickory last night. I look around, and I said, well, I got to find Terry something. Every once in a while I come in something for Zach or Kevin, but Terry, it's easy to shop for Terry because I know Terry likes those collectible bottles.
All those NC State stuff's cheap to find too.
It's hard to find NC State stuff.
It is.
It's hard to find. It's much easier to find.
They make very few of them.
Yeah,
that's why I think you can't see.
My dear friend Chris Glover is retiring after 32 years at Burns High School. So, and I found him a Carolina glass mug for drinking adult beverages. Because now that he's retired, he'll have more time for that. So I'm got him one of those. A good old solid one. Not these little cheap ones, but a good solid one. Looked like it was in pretty good shape. So you can find stuff like that now.
Well, I told you what I saw that one time. A guy who had them Ohio State shoes. Of all things in the world,
I wear those to the gym every now and then.
Ohio State shoes around here.
You can find, I
found Tom a pair.
You can actually find
a lot of folks
Ohio
from Ohio
State.
flee this way.
You can find.
They stop on the way to Myrtle Beach and then just live here.
They just live here from then on. I can believe that.
Well, you don't have to. You don't have to shovel snow. That's what it is. I mean, basically, what Ohio is North Carolina with snow. That's Ohio.
Seeing how serious mayonnaise is in the South.
Yeah, I got this too.
I got Tom.
I've been challenged.
Duke's mayonnaise.
Duke mayonnaise.
And I left him a note on top that says,
got a note on there.
Federal agents that do counterfeit money don't study the fakes. They only study the real deal. So I told him study that. That way he'll be able to identify a fake from
But I
now
would
on.
tell Zach he's the one that needs to do a little studying because I came in here and said, "What are the ingredients in mayonnaise?" And he had no idea.
Eggs.
But he just knows that this
That's
product
the real deal.
somehow is superior to the other.
I know.
products made out
Everybody
of the
says
same
if you're
thing.
not a Southern man, you like Duke's mayonnaise. I can't stand it.
I'm not Southern.
JP, you don't count as a Southern man.
What do I count as?
You don't count.
I'm sorry.
You know
I
when
prefer Hellman's.
you know
I'm
when
sorry.
you
Oh,
you lost
goodness.
your
You just lost your
you
card.
lost your Southern boy card
Yeah.
at
Just
your
lost
at your superhero
Yeah.
fan. You basically kicked out of the South. You're official California.
Well,
or
we
something
got
like
we
that.
got
California? How do you even say that as a Californian?
I mean, you know, what do they say that that liberals believe in superpowers that don't exist?
JP.
So-
Look over to your left.
So
We
that-
got your replacement. So
I know you're.
We already
Oh
brought in
yeah, that's
somebody
real
else.
funny. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Mason is training his replacement. If Lauren, if you would move over to the seat there behind JP, and you can kind of join the show for a few minutes here this
or
morning as we talk.
replace JP one.
You can get in that seat. Hop in that seat there behind him, Lauren, and scoot on up there. Just enough we can see if JP
Yeah.
could. So our new intern, Lauren Weidenhammer, right? Give me a thumbs up, JP. You could turn her mic on there.
Yeah, is that one or two?
That's
Is that
three.
that's three? Okay,
Yes, sir.
gotcha.
And let's say good morning to her. This is her first, and it depends how well it goes for JP in there if he does his training well.
Yeah, guys, this is getting really personal. Okay, I'm here one Saturday, and y'all just decided to replace me altogether.
The very next
That's
week,
what happens,
you
JP.
have to train your replacement, sir.
You've never seen have y'all ever seen the movie Airplane with the inflatable autopilot?
Yes,
That's what we did yesterday, JP. We just
God.
we just
Last
had
week,
the inflatable
JP.
auto JP and
Yeah.
just kind of did the same.
Y'all
So,
put the
I
banana
know
in
they
here
have it.
with the hat.
So JP or Lauren, can you hear me in there now, Lauren? Put your ears on. You got me in there, Lauren?
No, I can't hear you in the earphones.
All right, JP, try to turn her earphones up. You can hear me or can't?
No.
She can't.
No.
She
Yeah,
can't,
it's not there, JP. She's hooked to the box behind, to the other side.
or she's just doing like we do every Saturday, just ignore you, wait for her
I
turn
don't
to
think
talk.
JP knows where it's at. But anyway, the question was, Zach brought up last week, it was the difference between, can you tell the difference between Duke's mayonnaise and other ones? And JP, he goes all the way around the back to the other side. Grab the other. It's the box behind the television screen. You'll see the sliders there. Well, anyway, turn us off. Turn you off. There you go.
He's having some difficulty.
Right. Player. Can you tell the difference between... So I tweeted this week, too. And at Duke's Mayonnaise, and we'll see if they get back to us and with our clip last week of us discussing it, but they haven't acknowledged the tweet yet. But I tweeted at him, Tom, can you tell the difference between Duke's Mayonnaise and other mayonnaise brands? Mitchum Kitchen Breakfast and Youth Baseball 2. Follow the Shock Joxx and YouTube. Here's the link. Hopefully someone there may have clicked on it at some point and seen it, but I did want to let you know that I have tagged them, and hopefully they'll see it, and Zach maybe get back to us and have a little fun on that and Tom and question about whether you can tell the difference or not. But I was going to ask Lauren. Lauren, can you hear me in there now? All right, now have JP turn your mic on. He's working.
Here we go. There we go.
JP, for the first time in months, you're earning that paycheck.
Oh, that's real. That's rich. That's rich. That's really rich.
Yeah, Lauren. We pay him to be here. We
Yeah.
actually do. He actually gets money for this.
I get money to hear y'all talk about sports, which I have no interest in.
Right. Putting that shirt on and getting here is his hardest part of his job most days.
Actually, to be honest, it is getting up. Yes, really. Getting up to know I have to come to this station and listening to me talk about sports that I have no interest in. That's the lot in my life right now.
He's the host of the sports show, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
All right,
I introduce them, and that's all I do.
All right, Lauren. The question was, can you tell? Can you tell the difference between Duke's mayonnaise and other mayonnaises?
Yes.
Is Duke's the best, or do you have another favorite?
I like Duke's the best.
All right, so there you go, Tom.
Duke's is like heart attack in a plastic bottle. I mean,
Yeah,
you just look
apparently
at
it's
that.
a religion in
Look
the
at
South.
that.
We
Now-
deep-
now
we
we're
just
not getting
look at
free
this
mayonnaise,
stuff.
Terry.
We
Terry,
deep
we're
fry
just trying to
Oreos
get
in the
free
South.
mayonnaise,
Hey,
and then he just
this-
you hear him?
This
He's
weighs like 6 pounds.
We
You
just
can
trying-
just
we're trying
tell.
to get free
It's
mayonnaise.
like,
And the northerner here is just ruining it all.
Yeah.
Whoa. Time out. Tom's a northerner?
JP.
Oh, this is rich. We got a northerner talking about Duke's mayonnaise like it's a religion. Mhm.
JP, what's the last letter in my name? Tell me what the last letter in my last name
He
is.
does not know.
Sidafani? I don't really know.
He
to be
can't.
honest.
You lost him at the C.
Okay,
Yeah.
JP, I'm going to help you out. I'm going to help you out. Tom,
Oh, it's an
ask him
I.
the question
It's an
again.
I.
It's an I. He got it right. If
Well, I
your
saw
la-
it because he flashed the
He
name.
looked it up on. He
If
looked
your
up on the
last
screen.
name,
Pulled it up.
if your
That's why I
last
pulled it up.
name ends in a vowel, you're probably not from the South. Okay, so that means if your last name ends in an I, you're probably Italian, and that means you probably originally settled up north. So
Tom,
originally,
that's about the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
no, it's not.
We got like Bubba
No,
J.
it's-
So J,
J ends in with a Y. You don't.
What in the world?
That's why.
Well,
we
no.
we don't even
That's why
spell
we-
it though. It's just a
That's
J.
that's why Northerners have to come
Right.
down here.
We don't spell it.
Ray J don't spell out his J.
It's a J. Bubba J.
Okay, so let's go around the room. Terry,
I was just
what's
trying to
the,
get
what's
free
the
mayonnaise,
last letter
and
in
Terry-
your last
and
name?
Tom just threw it all up.
What's the last letter in your last name?
T.
A T. What's the last letter in his last name? A G. What's
I'm
the
a-
last letter in
I'm
his
an
last
E.
name?
My last name is not a G. It's
I'm
an
an
S.
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 And
That's
we're-
right.
and
Hastings.
Hastings.
That's right.
That's for
See.
royalty.
Mine's
Yeah.
an E.
No, it's not.
Hey, got a quick fun thing to tell you between break about Lauren. Tom, her great great grandfather may have watched my great grandfather beheaded at the Tower of London.
Awesome.
Think about that, and we're
Yeah.
sitting in this room right now. Crazy. All right,
Wow.
Anyway, so happy Saturday, everybody. Good to see
So
everybody.
your grandfather was beheaded? Why was he
JP,
beheaded?
we'll talk about that later. Anyway, Terry, real quick before our first break, I want